let me tell you something. NDC guy in our bar office for now. The guy is actually paying hospital bill. University. A year bar or you bar smart workers. Or more internal allowances. Yeah, omo, liquid soap, those things that they use at home. And the more, I know NPP from what side institution, I'm telling you now, they are almost bare 100 are now going to register for NDC membership card. And yes, what say because of what the guy just came into the system is doing now. Because almost say, I say, not you beat my wing, not a year part of power. See you 9 years. You besides see what mention this. Boss, so you could have done all this thing or say, oh no. Or the scanning man, the secretary, the much too quiet. Or because Italy, or because Germany. Yes, but the guy and this guy is doing it.
Reina, Saturday, winter, I'm so many till Ubia forward you mem. The Nipana wet me forward mem, no so wa maw, Alavance, a clebi, o money a intino. When in so, and no NPP for how Mrs.
No.
Oh,
no,
no,
I
can't say. When our party was in power, the person couldn't check their hospital bill for them. It's allowed for them. Any university fees, any some of the funeral and normal be. But when this NDC guy came, he's actually doing more because what she has school fees. So, oh, you're sending 10,000, you pay all. Funeral about papa no mamia, he will give you vehicle, fuel the vehicle, and give you money for the funeral. Our system. He's actually what taught or your shop. He has done the shop for them. And says they are maybe say me need other no do I can take it from the institution. Let me be copy. Then they'll be deducting you bit by bit. We could have done that when you're in power. So why didn't you do that for the people?
What you are saying is right, well, Kofi. What Honorable is saying is right, well, but at times we have to blame young couple, so we have to blame young Kasayan. The thing is, me Bible won, me war, me Bible won, me war. Young fan say, about the four. They were working at sites. They were more than 200. But these same people aren't quite to are you expecting say a buying for no buy no ubenya jumana ya? At times you can't say you were working at my site. You were paying weekly. Upole mobo moje mu gold so penny your mano. You were enjoying having it. Besisi ana ye ntimi nye adwuma. Will you be getting that?
A long time, bro.
Will you be getting that? And at times we blame penny for now. Young Cassasi Kofo can send be on Kofo can send be. For you to be a security in a ruling government, for you to be a security in a ruling government, it's better than for you to be a general secretary in opposition. Because so what I say.
Yeah, what I see the bullshit Nejalo. Who could be my work power? If you are
minimicophobia. Last hour.
Or share or be a bread or be banning chance of a DCU said then. No share in the year brow original on a belt taxi, then pop or no share or sit at me to say then day. No, that's Sandy Pano.
Difference be one people and DC supporters, difference be one people and DC support and DC supporter. Woman in China now, and MPP supporter, support Americans and American. MPP supporter, minimum supporter, yeah. Yeah, Lance is a man, or diving Lance is a man. A do time young to about CMP now and talk man into one to a ban.
And then they say,
and
then they are ungrateful for ungrateful, but
unim.
Now I can say gift ya no. Or this is any national berry ladies in the football club na yatsuna. Me ko dino na. Gift you what na na.
Me be do ko se be.
Ai, say gift you wan no. Shade awaye.
Na me boss bi na mpanyimfo ni bi hwe ono school placement ba or list bi free NDC for bi mpanyimfo bi a me ni mo mudi o no e won phone so no o say honorable Baji list we na fakoma dia we wa hanabo
I found crop for bra
who said this year me be case amana abonwasere this year ono ankasa wo position na ono even or the list ekuma penyi bi a ono so ye NDC ni a it is already part of those things. I don't want to mention names. When you say nipa na antino me say that not to no kan I say hey do me so the list by be me nya me ma na me nko for be for bi pen hwe kra be see no give me message na me
ene de ya oni omo asem e ho de e de yam fa ho
ene de ya mu na ya mo
no be die hwamo no e ho de ya fa ho de ndisi go be bia ya fa ho but ya members ni per se na union certificate ko so munya school omo sesa mo omo no omo mfie no it is very painful
very painful akwasi kwati number 1
akwasi kwati be ka cho say boy 11 na shia no hotel 11 p.m.
room 6
Grandma we say we yewura afenyo markings ka bi ta ma omo veti your friend is saying ministers na ehun wan na abugina po so no no ye energy minister na meboa
yeah
anya John
Hey, sorry, John Jinapo. Yeah, John Jinapo. Thank you.
The worker na interior minister no case asem to police no. Police asem no.
Interior minister no. Me pacho me nimnya make up na that time committee no na say we your friend is energy we no na Kennedy Japan any honorable Martin and your friend is almost the same your friend is what's the name campo one of my
energy committee
and committee no so very good no more the same committee no so enti John Jinapo ba no asama omuka asam ni na wie na o say I hope say ono de ne nkofo ba na say NPP fo ni biba na omo pejuma obe employer omo because time na omo work committee no so no NDC for penny for the omunkwala ba satam no kra na
omo ye ya de wo muntem ye omo ye
ye fa omo na Kennedy Japan say oh where do you say oh ye penny ai fa na kwala or na kwala ba fa no sa na Kennedy Japan ye yanti omo for majority NDC for majority NPP for
and you are right.
We are no asabe jina inside grassroots against
minim guy bia ye che abronye no sa Black Maria na abronye ko ti na guys too bia no mo national security vest na dey abronye ko too NDC ni minim Victor sa Victor ye NDC ni dey Victor can me say or call training for national security no shock me or say and I'm say or say or this guy say who so ye MPP ni which mean Victor sa Victor ye NDC ni say o come meeting bia no leak information dey ma o
ebini woman national security
you say MPP na we were naked MPP na we were naked
and deputy minerals commission that elembele keke no mena mene ni na organa gas and elembele keke na mene ni na organa gas he was there as a QC but na me I know so NDC they bia ye bia ntu beba hokra they bia ye mienu na ye politics but some of these things happened. We've learned our mistakes. Me Bible during our own time Ricky, they be ame bonedi, o di Kennedy Japan chinde. O sizi me excavators 4. I paid 400,000 Ghana cedis. It's on evidence. John Boadu is aware of this. Sata no moko internal premise John Boadu April General Secretary. The machines were parked at Western North Ridge RCC Coordinating Council. That's a few also because the machines were working over there. I paid 400,000 as a party member. So, almost the year. But me one thing that they be I make can say.
When you are better than our bamumu.
Oh, me mabemumbu, madam. Yama mabemumbu ne say. Yama mabemumbu ne say. I still campaigned for Dr. Mabu Baumia. We still yanka see to me the go to Miss Campus. The secret.
The new member of the Watcher Committee. The new member of
the Watcher Committee. The ama yentimi njai NPP echi enkodi NDC echi no. Ebi ni say Blaze hwe NPP ba wo ho national cake sempanifo ni bedidi aye there cry ye wade bi wo ho no ma the whole nation will benefit from it.
NDC ni bia ni ho abanya sa adwen me in Canada. NDC ni bia ni ho a anka could have sat down to think outside the box to realize let's begin a gold purchasing program because gold is foreign exchange. Gold to back our currency. And now I mean we are kasano Kenya for Asia, Nigeria for Asia. They are learning from us. And all these are ideas of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and his boss, Nana Akufo-Addo. Now, with this thing said, now let's go into the main conversation. Main conversation in say, Mati say, MPB, MPB, oh yeah, MPP MP. Eka say, Bawumia no ye outsider. Bawumia a slave, like a slave, and Bawumia does not deserve to be flag bearer. Now, over the week I've been so busy. Mommy, thanks for sharing. Please let's keep sharing. Over the week I've been so busy and tired because I have to do a lot of things at the same time. Some of them I still have to meet up after here. Now, when I heard this, I was like, maybe it's a lie. An NPP MP speak in such a manner is a lie. I don't believe it. And now, Nipa Okasa say, or sending me a link because share no pampa. And the NPP MP nekas asem. Na ebushan for me asem. I was so pissed, number one, and again I felt sad after that because most of the time we are told say with growth in age, increment in age, comes wisdom. So we anticipate say ni obia oye penny biano ni reasoning ni kasa mono there should be some level of wisdom that is being exuded. But unfortunately, in some of our leaders, our NPP mono, the more they speak, the more infantile they look. Now, let's even address this whole issue. First, they try to create the impression as though the only way to be a politician Ghana is to go through parliament. That's the first impression they try to create in the attempt to disqualify Bawumia. That when Bawumia won parliament, he was not a parliamentarian. So we ask the question, voter region, that in NPP, that it is very, very hard. So be free voter region, now voter constituency. How ye NPP be winning? Peter Mewukra or achieve this idea no. They didn't allow him to go for a second term. They say all of us in voter region there, we are disqualified straightforward from becoming politicians in NPP. Is that what you are telling us? That voter region, we don't qualify to be politicians because it is going to be leaders. We don't qualify to be leaders in NPP because it's going to be very difficult for us to go through parliament. Is that what you are telling us? So after asking this question, then they quickly switched. Now the thing in it say, nobody will employ someone that is their enemy to supervise or to be in charge of our currency, our money, where our money is. Se Bawumia anka onye NPP nia, President Kufuor would not have trusted him to be a deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. And you see, being an NPP person, any about party card, no. Debbie, that is why we are getting a lot of things wrong. That is why we are getting a lot of things wrong. NPP, no, a center-right political party, a ideology, Tom. NPP is an ideology. You can have a party card and not be an NPP person. That's what I'm saying. Start center-right ideology, no, a new. And for Obia Oye MP to be talking and not dreaming na a physical things, Ebia Baumia only card enti onye NPP ninu, cause now, sorry to use that word. Because it's about ideologies. Just the same way I told you some months ago, say, Yeka said, Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition, no. And yeah, about per se, say, baby, are all free and something. And yeah, about ideologies. Eti ebia me votarian no. I get up and I take Dankwa, I study Dankwa, I study his vision for NPP, his vision for Ghana, and I start speaking the vision of Dankwa. By that so doing, no, my Dankwa ni. Obiso Soria, you take Buzia. Buzia wanted Ghana to be this way. Buzia wanted NPP to be this way. That person start thinking like that, start speaking like that. So that person has become a Buzia person. Someone gets up, is Dombo. This is how Dombo saw NPP. This is how Dombo wanted Ghana to become. This is my vision. I'm working in the vision of Dombo. So you can be from even Western region and still be a Dombo person by virtue of your ideology. Now give and take, say, Baumia outsider. Let's assume, say, Baumia no outsider. Who is an outsider? Why an outsider? We also saw MP Okasasebno. He didn't see anything wrong when Freddie Blay became a chairman of NPP. Nothing wrong. Meanwhile, Freddie Blay was coming from CPP. Freddie Blay, no, he was coming from CPP. He had to finish his tenure, 2009, and came to join NPP. But that Freddie Blay became national chairman of NPP, and in fact, he's the person who was chairman when NPP returned to power in 2017. And he stayed on until he decided not to contest again. So Freddie Blay is not an outsider. CPP Nino, Albert Lady, a party, on your outsider. Or when it comes to that, we can make some exceptions. But because Baumia is maybe from a certain part of the country, he must be victimized. One thing we don't understand, our NPP, when I say some of these people don't understand, they say, Baumia in this time, he's representing the minority groups, our NPP. That is what is not just about the man Baumia, it's about the minority groups. Now, those minority groups are our NPP, mono, voter for count, gas account, Northerners account, and we are all observing. We are all observing how Baumia is being treated by our party. And it's telling us, say, if Baumia is, even if a whole former vice president is being treated this way, is being addressed this way, then how much more me, a son of a charcoal seller from Volta region? So in essence, what you are trying to tell me is say, hey, The Voice, pack your page of 202,000 followers and leave our party. That is what you are telling me because I am an outsider, quote unquote. Now, niye shinkrani say, yeko kape, 1992 na wohe, 1992 na wohe. Were we all supposed to be there in 1992? Were we all supposed to be there in 1992? So, if somebody was not born in 1992, that has become a crime the person is committed. Kwabna word saying. And some people have even forced to go and lie their way. Say, and in 1992, no, almost the millions of dollars nearby. Then besides, I'm say some millions of dollars. No, now I buy no cry. Ghana buy was Aska 1992. The party NPP cannot keep dwelling in 1992. We are in 2025. It's good, maybe you started it then, but who are the people watering it now? It is you and I that are watering it. We also deserve some credit. We deserve some credit. In fact, research has shown, and most political scientists, including they have agreed, say, if not for the court case of 2013, NPP wouldn't have won 2016 election. Yeah. Most political scientists have consented to that. And the reason is simple. The reason is through the defense of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at the Supreme Court, Ghanaians got to realize that the election was stolen. Ghanaians got to realize, and it was clear, straightforward, 2012 election, it was rigged in favor of NDC. That is why even at the Supreme Court, just one person's decision, that was the difference. That is all the balance. Now, when you go and read the judgments, when say judges, at the Supreme Court, when they pass judgment, everyone gives their view of why they voted a certain way. Now, when you go and look at the judges that voted against a re-election, most of them, say a re-election will cost the country a lot of money. So it was not per se say NPP didn't have a case, but it was because of money that they decided say let's not have a re-election. Mami says a lot of electoral reforms were made as a result of that court case. Yes. Kwabena Ibo says that competency is what matters. That MP should bow down in shame. Yeah. Okay. Out of that court case, and Supreme Court can say elections are won at the polling station. So if you don't get your numbers from the polling station, if you don't get your pink sheet from the polling station, you have no case. And that court case has helped to stabilize this country even after 2020 election. Because when NDC went to court without any evidence, without any pink sheet after 2020, they were referred back to 2013. Say, in 2013, under your government, the Supreme Court said that elections are won at the polling station. So where are your evidences? Where are your pink sheets? They don't have any pink sheet. They say, go and sit down somewhere. So that is the impact and many more impact that that case has actually done in Ghana. Now, who was the center player? It was our case. A nipa and your friend say you're outsider. The person that we are claiming is an outsider. In 2013, when NPP needed somebody to go and sit in front of the camera and sit among lawyers, being grilled hour after hour, hour after hour, lawyers, astute lawyers like the Chikates, grilling him, asking him questions.